means that you discriminate against men. What an answer. Okay. So the second point, so we have to work again and again, maybe with the grassroots. So if people, you know, make a lot of advocacy, maybe if people from the countryside talk through radio, maybe they listen and they will change something. So the second field, the second type of action, we work with the grassroots. And the first one, like I said, is the radio talk show. We did that for years and years and years, so people listen to us, they call in. Sometimes they don't have money, you know, so they said, only call me back please, I have something to say. So they like to say, they give their opinion, and it's so popular because you can have only one small radio like that. You can go to the rice field, and while you work in the rice field, you can listen, you know, etc. And if someone in the village has the telephone, you can call us. So we invite guests. All the time we invite the government, but it's rare that the government come to join us. You know, I don't know. They don't want maybe to respond to the question from the people, but the civil society very active. So we have a good cooperation with all our members. They come. They like to talk. It's really a pleasant moment to talk to people through radio. Also, we have our partner in our network. Two for radio. One is the Voice of Democracy, and another one, Women Media Center. So we cooperate with them. We pay them a little bit money, and we can use their radio. But most of the media are controlled by the ruling party, especially television. Television, 15 channels, all on the hand of the ruling party. Television, radio, we have some channels belong to the civil society. Not belong, but they run from private business, so they can allow us to talk. But unfortunately, when we got from these two partners, VOD, Voice of Democracy, and Women Media Center, it's not covered all Cambodia, unfortunately, only about 2/3. But if we go to the radio that affiliate to the ruling party, it's covered all Cambodia. So this time, thanks to the Children Fadza Trust Fund, we managed to convince one radio station called Apsara that covered all Cambodia. Because we promised that we are not critical, we only educate people. So they accept. So good, we start now, because it covers all Cambodia. So what we're going to talk, we talk all the issues concerning women. CEDAW, women and economy, women with worker, lot of problems with worker. You know, we have only in Cambodia now the exportation last year about 3 billion. We have a garment factory, almost only, except 1 or 2 factories for shoes and 1 or 2 factories for drink, etc. But most 500 factories are textile factories, and there are around 500,000 workers that came from the countryside, and more than 80% are women, very young women. And the salary is so low. They start with $30. So the union works so hard, so it becomes 55, and now 61. But 61 US dollars, you cannot live in Cambodia. No way. The inflation is very high. So these women work very hard, you know, having $61, sending $20 to the family in the countryside, and then eat only one time a day. So last year, 2011, 2,400 workers, all women, had a mass pay. Can you imagine? 2,400. And the condition in the factory, they don't use the mask, it's not well ventilated, only some fan, it's so hot. This is very bad condition for them. And when they made a big strike about a year ago, more than 200 workers were fired, and until now, more than 100 didn't get jobs there. So it's all a problem. And most of the leaders of the union are men. Very few women. But it's dangerous. Since 2004, three leaders of the union, very popular, were killed. And none of the perpetrators was brought to justice. So we have to be careful with that. I think that maybe the owner of the factory were not happy with them. It's not government, but who knows? We don't know. We are not the police, so we don't know. And another partner, neutral and impartial Committee for Free and Fair Election, who are a member of the Cambo also, they are used to put his name because he did a lot of drama. He did public forum and also drama. And drama is very popular. He made the training of this year, 300 members of the community council to do what? To do their job. Writing the report, administration, managing, etc. Because I said that 61 women are chief of the community council, so they need to do all this job. And we also train them for the law when we have the law that can protect women, like the law, domestic violence, or trafficking, civil code, etc. It's new civil code and penal code is just enforced about a year ago. So the public forum and drama, like I said, is very popular. Yeah, people like to come. When we expect 500 or 600 for drama, 2,000 came. They came with her husband, the official also in the countryside came, the children came, and after the drama, if we want to pass a message, like before election, so we want to pass a message, so we make a Senate drama. So after that, after the drama, we said, okay, we have to ask some questions, 20 questions like that, and if you come and you answer well, you have some gift, like T-shirt, a book for the children, etc., pencil. So they came, and most 99% understood the message. So it's very popular. And we also set up many thousands of grassroots networks. With whom? With representatives of the community, with parents of the children at school, teachers, the women that retire in the pagoda, doctor, midwives, so they make the informal network, and we train them to protect their own community with all the issues like trafficking, domestic violence, how to deal with rape, and how to urge the people in the community to become candidates for community elections, etc., etc. And if they want to go to work in the factory, they have to join a union. So we train them. And the last one is writing the report. We call shadow report to simplify, but it's not a real shadow report, because shadow report means that you answer to the report of the government point by point. It's shadow. But here we wrote only implementation of the International Covenant on elimination of all form of discrimination against women, CEDAW. So our group wrote already 4 times. This is the last time. The government of Cambodia wrote only 2 times. The first time on 2001, and sent it to UN, and UN met the government, the delegation from Cambodia on 2006. So this time the government sent already, we sent already our last report, and I think that Cambodia will go to New York, maybe, according to what I saw, October, we don't know the date yet exactly, October 2013. So last time we managed our group to go 6 of us, 4 women and 2 men, our group of civil society, to go and lobby the UN Committee on CEDAW, the 23 members. We lobbied one day before, and we were very pleased to see that during the dialogue with Cambodian government, all our concerns was raised by the committee of CEDAW, UN Committee on CEDAW. So this time we plan to go. Now we have money for 2, but we would like to go to have more money for at least 4 more, maybe. Okay, so why is important this report? Because the report we gave to the government, we gave to UN, we gave to the media, to international community, to etc. And we plan now to talk about this report through radio talk show, to explain to people. Because we took the opportunity to talk about CEDAW, like the recommendation of UN. We heard the government talking a lot about CEDAW in the countryside, but the government didn't talk about the recommendation of UN or very little about CEDAW, but about the report of the government. So I think that we have to compare the 2 reports. The government said everything very good, and our report is much more critical. So I think that we have to maybe talk to people about these 2 aspects of the work, government and civil society. So this is the challenge for us. So how to transform our society? We cannot, just keep 52% of human resource in one place, stay home, taking care of the children. It's good to taking care of the children and the husband, but women can do other things. And the husband can take care of the children also, and can take care of themselves. They don't need us. And so we have to give the women all possibilities. Like you said in the T-shirt, in the healthy society, both gender, women and men, have to have same opportunity and same responsibility. So it's still a long way for us, but we have hope. Now, green. I don't have green today. green. So we have to be hopeful. We have to continue to work with our group, with the government, with the donor, and for a democratic country, I think that we need stability, and without equal opportunity, equal responsibility, I don't think that we can have stability. And if we don't have stability, like now in Cambodia, we cannot develop with our country, not balance development. Right now, the development is only for a small minority of rich people. They become richer and the poor become poorer. Especially now in Cambodia, eviction. I have also one very short video after, if we have a little bit of time, to show you how eviction affects women. You see only women come to fight against, eviction. Men, they go to work, but women stay here and try to protect their home. If you have time, it's only 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. So, and the end, I like that. I just asked that as a research. From your mother. So you see, slowly but steadily, like the 2 wings over the bird, we have to find the balance